teacher. My name is Maria Daniela Salguero Gomez, and today I am going to talk about teaching strategies to teach the types of sentences simple, complex, and compound. So I was thinking about different teaching strategies so I can teach this kind of sentences to my students. And I think that the first one that I would like to use is guided discovery. But what is that? As the name says, this is providing the students some tools so they can discover by themselves the characteristics of each one of the sentences I will provide them. Now, in on-site classes, I would like to give slices of paper with different kinds of sentences, definitions, and tags to the students so that they can actually match the sentences with the characteristics and the titles. But if we are talking about virtual classes, I would like to show them the slides as I'm doing to you. In the first slide, as you can see, we have the different kinds of sentences without the title, without the definition, only the examples with their particularities. In the first case, we have, as you can see, simple sentences with subject, verb, and complement. On the second case, we have compound sentences with the subordinating conjunctions. And on the last example, we have the complex sentences with the dependent clauses, but they don't know this yet. So I would just provide examples. I would ask the students to see carefully each one of the examples, and then I will show them the second slide, which is this one. And this one, they are going to see, they are going to read the definitions of each one of the kinds of sentences. Then they are going to match the examples with the definitions. So I am guiding them to discover the topic of the lesson. And finally, I will show them the titles of each one of them. So I will ask them to infer, to try to guess which one belongs to the definition previously shown. And at the end, they will discover the, the meaning and the characteristics of the kinds of sentences. So this would be guided discovery. The second strategy that I would like to use is a video. So I would like to show my students a video. It would be better that the teacher creates the video, but also the teacher can find the video on internet as I did. So I have here just an example of a video that I found on internet, which says simple, compound, complex sentences. And after watching the video, I would like to ask them some concept checking questions so I can see if they understood the information provided by the video and they can relate this information with the guided discovery that they previously made. So some examples of concept checking questions are: do simple sentences represent one complete idea? Dogs are friendly and they are loyal is a good example of compound sentences. And a compound sentence is when I join two independent clauses. So as you can see, I am also checking the understanding of my students throughout the video, because this is not only about showing the video and no more. We have to make sure that the students actually understand what we are teaching them. The next strategy that I would like to use is group practice. And I think that games are actually a really good tool that teachers have to practice whatever they are teaching. So my exercise in this case would be running dictation. I am imagining this in real life classes, like on-site classes. So as you know, running dictation is when the teacher pastes some sentences or slices of paper around the walls of the class and ask one student to run to these sentences, read the sentence, memorize the sentence, and run to the other student, to the partner, so that they can dictate the sentence and the writer obviously copy the sentence. And at the end, I would like to ask the students to categorize each one of the sentences that they copied into the three categories we were talking before. In this case, they are practicing what they learned, what they watched, and what they heard before. And finally, I would like also to practice individually. In this case, I would like to practice with a Kahoot activity. You know, Kahoot is one of the tools that we have online, so we can test the knowledge of our students. This is also a Kahoot activity that I found directly in Kahoot. This is not something that I create, but I think that it is better when the teacher creates examples related to the content that is seen in class. I mean, related to the topic of the class. So we can play Kahoot, and at the end, well, this will be an individual activity. So that's it. This will be the strategies that I would use to teach the kinds of sentences, simple, compound, and complex. Thank you for your attention. Bye.